platforms like Stripe, Chargebee, etc. And you would see the current process of customer success and cus- customer support is currently broken. It is reactive and manual. You have thousands of customers with unique integrations, but support teams are stuck waiting on tickets. And this also means that smaller customers are ignored and larger customers face delays while human scramble to find the right person to fix issues, right? And what we see as a solution, we see Aegis as a solution, which Aegis, where Aegis becomes an autonomous AI layer deployed for every single customer. And Aegis has complete context of the specific customer's infrastructure and tech stack, and it is able to proactively monitor the systems 24/7, resolves any kinds of issues, and also identify growth opportunities from the customers then and there itself. And if you think of where the exact magic happens, right? So think of a problem where there's an API error or some failed config. Aegis detects this at the backend instantaneously. It figures out this root cause, it works with the internal agent that is already deployed. And if it is not able to resolve this, it raises a Jira ticket. And before the user even complains, right? And since it has access to the systems, it also identifies growth opportunities where both the companies can work together to better the systems. And what we see is like we're moving from reactive support to shared success, right? And Aegis is one platform that can help us achieve this. So let's quickly take a look at the architecture itself. In terms of the architecture, the core layer that we start with is it's completely based on Google Gemini 2.x models for reasoning and orchestration, and it also is built on Google ADK framework. And we use Python and async IO for high performance orchestration and Streamlit for dashboarding. And in terms of the complete flow when we're looking at, right? So we have the orchestrator that is like the brain of the system. It performs intelligent classification and route queries to specialized agents like onboarding, query resolution, or feedback. And in terms of at the backend, what we've done is like we use model context protocol to securely integrate with different services like Jira's MCP server and Chargebee's MCP server. And so the entire architecture is designed to handle two distinct flows: an interactive chatbot for user queries from the user's end, and also a proactive uh, like handler which keeps running in the background to proactively detect issues and resolve them before the customer even asks. So let's look at a demo quickly to just go over the same. So I'm starting over my system. I'm just trying to refresh my application just to do this. And let's say we have a customer who actually has a 401 error at the backend. I'm just typing in this. So what happens here is the agent has taken the specific question and it sees that this question could be related to some kind of onboarding. And what it does is it has routed this intent to the onboarding agent, and then it sees what is the reason for the specific question, and along with that also it sees the root cause that it has. It takes certain actions at its own, and after the actions that it has taken, it also suggests like certain next steps and gives you code for you to test the next steps as well. And from a user end, you'll also be able to trace the flow of what has happened for that particular agent itself. So you'll be able to see that these are the things that's happening in the backend, where it has called the orchestrator has called the onboarding agent, and a bunch of these things. And let's say one thing is you're not satisfied with the performance, you also have the capability to provide these tickets to Jira as well. So this is one thing that's already there. So just to test the same agent, just ask a different question. So let's say it's a trial customer, I'm just simulating this. And so the trial customer, we're just asking a question. So now it figures out that this question that we have is more on the query resolution side. So it takes this question and it routes it to the query resolution ether on this side. We also see that there are certain things that are happening here, right? What we've done for this demo is we've simulated an action where there are certain logs, etc., that is being sent to the proactive agent at the backend, and the agent does a set of steps, right? So it automatically sends the queries to the orchestrator agent that we have. Like it identifies like what are the issues that are there, and depending on these issues, it sees that it's not able to resolve these issues, so it creates an automatic ticket at the backend. And this is also something that demonstrates the Jira's implementation as well. So this closes a demo of what we have in terms of the proactive and reactive flows. Thank you.